Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Digital Geek. My name is Alex. So here we are. We're at a brand new Comic Con called Geek Expo, which is here at the Stylians Showground in Cornwall. Unfortunately, it is a washout, proper Cornish weather. But it hasn't, excuse the pun, dampened the day. There's loads of people here, loads of cosplayers, loads of stalls. It really hasn't really ruined the day at all, which is good. And it's only been open for about an hour, maybe over an hour, and it's already healing, which is great. So everybody is having lots of fun. The weather should dry out at some point today, so then I can venture out and show the grounds. But we've got the Saber Light Academy, which is out there. We've got cosplay tents. We've got the food vans, laser tag, crazy golf, and much more. So a whole range of stuff to do out there. In here again, we've got the Cornish Daleks. You've got the Star Wars. We've got the UK Garrison, 501st walking around here as well. So we'll film them. Yeah, I think it should be a good day. It's a 2-day event. Like I said, it is the first of this con, but hopefully this should be better as we go along. But hey ho, well, you can't really help that with the Cornish weather. But let's go. Right, shall we move on? I think so. Right, let's go for it. Right. Here we are. So we are in the building and busy. Okay, dokie. Right, so while we're here, we're going to have a look in here. So we're right beside Star Wars. We're right beside the Droid Builders UK Club, or the UK Droid Builders Club, one of the two. I'll show you the sign, and you can have a look at it. It's pretty good. So yeah, so you've seen it before. It's great. It's all hand built. Some of it obviously will be 3D printed, but even so, it is all like hand built. It's pretty good. Fantastic. Right, let's have a look. Right, so there we go. So that was the Droid Builders UK, which is pretty cool. Right, okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to just try and get through these people and we'll walk around. I can see the Cornish Daleks, so we'll have a look at them as we're walking around. I'm going to try and endeavour to get outside. But here are the Cornish Daleks. Pretty cool. So Daleks are there. Can't move out at the moment, unfortunately. They're stuck where they are. One thing is too busy to move around, but the other one is the weather. The weather has had a massive part on this event today. Quite a shame, unfortunately. We've had a few cancellations because of the weather, and I've just heard it sounds like the sports cars which were here have now gone as well. I'm going to venture out in a minute and have a look. If that's the case, if they haven't left, we'll film them. It is quite a shame. It's just, the problem is with Cornish weather, it's so unpredictable. But like I said, in here is doing really well. Now, behind here is Lego. Now we've seen Lego in the UK CTF, the massive pit of like endless amount of Lego. You can build what you wish. So it's right here. So we'll have a gander of this, shall we? Let's have a look. Pretty cool. Love it. So that is obviously working very well. There's loads of kids in there building stuff from their imagination, which is great. Unfortunately, it's only here for today, and not tomorrow. Oh, Mandos! Right, let's have a look at these. Nice. Okay, so that's good. It is definitely peeing down. Right. I think we should brave it. We'll have a look what's out there, because I've got a feeling that some of it may be cancelled by this afternoon, which I don't really want you to miss out on what's here. So we'll have a look. Right, let's go out here. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay. Not sure if you can see the rain on the camera, but like I said, which is good. You've got the marquees over here. A lot of people are using those today, which is which is good. So right. So down here we've got the Crazy Golf and the laser tag. We'll have a look at the Crazy Golf. People are playing it, which is good. So it's not being wasted. You got the airsoft here. Right, let's have a look at this Crazy Golf. Also, it's part of like the carnival stuff here. We've got the Connect 4, which is on the ground, and you've got the all these sort of summer fate guarding games. Not so summery, is it? But here we are. So yeah, as you can see, you've got the they're pretty cool. So this is really simple designs, but are very effective and lots of fun to do. Now over here is the inflatable laser tag. So it's little corridors inside, big inflatable thingy, and it is pretty cool. You can hear people in there having fun. Laser tag. So I'll show you. Well, I can't show you inside, but I'll film you outside. You can have a look at the what this whole place looks like. All right. Good. Sure, if you can pick that on the camera, you can hear people having fun and shouting inside there. So yeah, that's probably doing quite well with the weather, being in there, nice and dry, having fun. Wow, wind. Not sure how that's coming across to the camera. So as you can hear, you've got the airsoft, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's have a look. Doing very well, and archery and axe throwing. But yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work today. It really is a shame with this weather-wise. It really is a shame. So yeah, sports cars have gone. Yeah, they were right at the back. Well, there's a few hanging around. We'll have a look at those, but there were quite a lot more. But yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, we'll go up here and we'll have a look at the cars which are here already. All right. there we go. So these are going. So I'm lucky to get a footage of these 3 cars. Unfortunately, they're going as well. It really is such a shame that it's weather. It really is. So, like I said, hopefully it'll dry out a bit more later on. It's kind of, I can see in the sky, the brightness is coming through the clouds. So, fingers crossed it will brighten up and we can see more. But like I said, we don't. Right, so I've had to come inside because there's torrential rain outside now. Absolutely sideways rain, wind. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. On the screen now, you'll see this is for inside my car because the only way I can show you what the weather's like. You can see against the screen, it's just absolutely pouring against the windscreen. Absolutely nuts. So I'm in here now and I'm going to try my best and show you as many cosplayers. Start again, I'm a bit mumbled. I'll show you as many cosplayers as possible. Problem is, with the lack of space now, because this is the only area now that's dry and sturdy, because most of the gazebos are almost being blown away, and the 2 marquees, which are essentially for the seating area for food, are just not holding out the water now. It's just torrential. I mean, it's just such a shame. It could have been a lovely, lovely sunny weekend, but it's like I said before, it's very unpredictable. But it also, at the same point, it shows what potential this ground has for this event. So let's hope that this hasn't ruined this event for next year. Hope it'll come back next year and we'll have another go at it. But yeah, I mean, if the sun was out, it would have been an amazing, amazing event. You know, with no cancellations, it would have been a massive, massive event. So fingers crossed that next year will be good. Now tomorrow is predicted to be more sunshine than today. Well, there's no sunshine today. But yeah, more. So hopefully we'll have a better day. But we'll soon see. But like I said, if tomorrow's a washout, hopefully next year it will be better. Right, okay, so on that note, we're going to walk around. If I find any cosplayers, because the other thing is that most cosplayers have now come out of their dress because it's just been soaked. Or some just can't withstand the amount of rain out there. And so it's not worth them trying to walk from here to the dressing area or to the cars. So yeah, one of those, unfortunately. It happens. Right, okay. On that note, let's move around. Right, so it's absolutely pinning it down, and guess what turns up? Now, why would that come at this weather? I mean, seriously, why?
Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone? I wish to know.
Why is there an ice cream truck at this weather here?
can't think of a joke quick enough. Because people need to get wet on the inside.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay.
Again, that'll do. So that's what Jack Sparrow said. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Mind is blown. All right. Okay. Okay. So update. Cosplay competition has now got cancelled because the whole marquee started collapsing on itself, and the health and safety aspect had to kick in, and there has to be a point where we go, okay, it's not safe. So, and so it's been cancelled. Where they're trying to sort of reposition it inside here, but now it's getting to the point that because it's getting quite busy in here, because this is the only place left on the ground which is dry and sturdy, that we're now getting to the point where the capacity in the building will be too much for a cosplay competition. Mike's coming on, probably give us an update for that. Yeah. So unfortunately, I do apologise, but there's not much I can show you in cosplay aspect because they have all undressed and got into civvies. If I find any stragglers, I will film them. But unfortunately, and this happens now and again, you know, it is an event. It is mainly predominantly outside, and the weather will control that event. And unfortunately, this weekend, it's just been a washout, which is really a shame because for the last 3 weeks it's been lovely weather. This time last week was amazing, and the week after that, luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. Right, okay, we'll move on. While I'm here, while it's a bit more sparse, I will film some of the stalls here, and hopefully, if you like some of these stalls, you can get yourself involved and buy some things from the stalls off their marketplace. So all the details of each stall will be on the screen as I film them. Here we go. So behind me here is a game on Cornwall. It's one of the biggest, well, it is the biggest down here. So based in Penzance, and like a massive Pokemon shop, but everything else. So I mean, they do majority like all Pokemon cards there. Such a great place. So yeah, so have a look if you're ever down in Cornwall, or yeah, down in Penzance. Please give them a gander. Have a look. They've kind of like helped sponsor today's event, and they sponsor Geek Fest when it was going. The last event that was going, they sponsored that. But they're an amazing company. But like I said, you can see behind me, I'll show you a pan of this in a minute, but you've got a variety of stuff. It's an idea of what they do, but the shop's massive, and obviously have a look down Penzance. But also, because obviously it's busy at the moment, but they've also got some retro games, arcade games. So when they're free, we'll have a gander of those. But yeah, it's amazing. So information's on the screen now for you, but have a gander. But like I said, if you're ever down Penzance, or like I said, events like these, yeah, come up and have a look. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so we're here. So this is called Basont, which is a Cornish created game. And so basically, essentially, this game is, I would say, probably like, naughty crosses. But the whole idea of the game is that you can have up to 5 coins going down onto the board. Okay, 1 to 5. But the whole point is you're setting a trap for the opponent. So the whole end of the game is that the last person with the last coin on the board is the winner, and you're trying to make sure that's you. So I'm going to give this a go. I just had a go now, and I completely failed miserably. So we'll have another go and see if I've learned from my mistakes. Here we go. Go for it. You go first.
I'll go first. Along this line of 4.
No, you're racing. Don't forget your screen from your screen down.
I make a mistake. I'll make 3.
Okay.
I'll be connected.
Lovely.
The only thing you can do is jump. You can go there and then there on the same throw.
Okay, so that basically, if you can hear on the camera, you can't jump the coins. So you can put a coin there and a coin there, but I can't jump the coins. So I'm going to put 2 coins. Remember to make sure that I'm counting properly.
In a straight line.
Oh, straight line. Sorry. Yes, right. Straight line.
Well, yeah, you actually jumped there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I jumped. Oh, yeah, I did jump.
No, it's all about setting traps.
Yep. Setting traps. Okay, so I can do that.
Yep.
And that.
Flying 5 and play 3.
Okay.
Now set a trap.
You have set a trap. So that, can someone take all 4 and put them down?
If it's a straight line.
But it's not a straight line, is it?
Straight line.
Ah, that's the idea, right? So,
You lay 1, I lay 1.
yeah.
2,
If I lay 2, that gives 0-2 away, and I've lost the game. There we are.
It's so simple.
It sounds simple, but I'm not done this. So there we are. I'm done. Thank you. Perfect. Right, lovely. So there we go. So as you can see, the whole point was. Oh,
That's who I am. Marric Games.
Marric Games.
Got a new game coming out in a couple of weeks.
Lovely.
Rabbit Gas, Cornish back at it.
Okay, cool. Right. If you see that properly, I'll put information on the screen for you. But yes. So like I said on here, you can only go on a straight line. You can't jump coins. You can't randomly put them anywhere. You make sure that your next coin goes down in a line. And like I said, the last person with the coin is the winner. And I failed miserably twice. So, but yeah. But like I said, information on the screen. Have a look. But like you said, it's a simple game, but really, really fun to play. Which is really good. Yeah.
And we're literally fighting for every coin.
Oh, were you? Fighting for every coin. Wow.
Every space, every move, every act, every attack, every counter.
So how long, potentially, what's the longest game you play this?
They really sim.
Yeah.
Less than 5 minutes.
Oh, less than 5 minutes game. But it's intense game. Yeah, good. Fighting.
Normally, it's a couple of minutes.
Yeah, okay. It's good though. So it's good. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Okay, so like I said, we're at the Enigma Escape room in Cornwall. I got some information with it because it's quite. I'll walk away from the speaker because it's quite loud. Yeah, some information. So a lot's happening over the next couple of months because Christmas is coming up, and obviously some of the rooms are changing because of Christmas. So at the moment they have 4 rooms, but one's closing, unfortunately. So we've got one called Don't Panic, but that one is about to close. So if you're going to go to Escape Rooms in Truro in the next week or so, then you may have a chance to play it. Otherwise, it is going forever, but it's making space for a brand new escape room. It's good. So the other 3 is Fear of the Unknown, which is a game. So as I'm talking about these, the information about each game room will be on the screen, so don't worry. All right. The second one is the Bletchley test, which is like the Bletchley circle about the code breaking and the Enigma machines and stuff like that. So that's all good. So that one's temporarily closing in a few weeks' time, just to make space for Christmas, and then it'll come back again. And the other one, obviously, is mince pie, which hasn't started yet, but it's preparing itself for Christmas. All right, but like I say, information on the screen will be on screen now for you, so you can understand. But while I'm here, they've got two chests, which are essentially code-breaking chests. Gives you an idea what's to entail in these escape rooms, but also, if you're able to crack it, it will give you a 20% voucher for your actual escape room. All right, so I've been told I'm allowed to lift these chests up and you can have a look inside and you can have a gander. All right, so this one here apparently is one of the really cool ones. So let's have a look inside, shall we? Look at that. That's cool. I love that. That's pretty cool themed. I love that. So you can see there's lots to do in there. Lots of code breaking, a lot of team building and stuff like that. Obviously, there's you can see pen and paper, so jot things down. A game can take up to 5 to 12 minutes, but it depends on the skill, really. But like I said, yeah, you crack that, you get a 20% voucher for your entry. Now, these two chests are only at the event, so every time they come to an event, they'll bring these chests with them, and you can have a go there at the event, which will give you the voucher for the entry. Now, we're on the other one. Here we are. So remove these hats here. Whoa, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Now that one looks very much like the Blitz Circle. It looks very like an Enigma machine. It's a lot of the prints in there is showing you the theming of the Blitz, Second World War. So two theming. That one over there looked very medieval, the first one, and this one looks more like the 1940s, the Second World War time. It's amazing. But on the table here, there's loads of stuff, loads of theming. So you can see that the theming of the escape room is quite detailed and really immerses yourself in that sort of environment. But it's great.
Okay, the results soon. Are you ready?
Yeah, too close to the speaker.
The first award, right, Captain?
I'm very close to the speaker. All right.
Is Levo as the Joker. There you go.
There we are. So yes. So like I was saying, that the escape rooms are really good, but it's just lots of fun to do, and it's so good for team building. So it's not just for team building. Like I said, it's for like date night, it's for hen do's and stag do's, it's for birthdays, Christmas parties, corporate team building. It's just a versatile but great thing to do. So pretty good. Right, so now I'm going to go pan across the table and you can have a look and see what's happening. But it shows you some of the props, some of the little puzzles that they have to do in the actual escape room. Right, cool. There we are. So they are based in Truro. It's called the Basement on Lemon Street. The actual address will be on the screen. Excuse me. One-handed here. Excuse me. Based Truro, but like I said, all the information will be on the screen right now. But like I said, the address for this place is the Basement, 18 Lemon Street, Truro, and information will be there. But yeah, please give me a gander and have a look. So that's cool. So I didn't have it on camera. For one thing, you wouldn't be able to pick it up because you've got so much speakers wise. But I'm going to be. But I was talking to Paul Warren. I was talking to Nick Owenford, and I was speaking to Clem. I would love to have them on an interview, but it's just you can't pick them up with the amount of music here. But it's really very interesting of how they started. So obviously Nick Owenford has worked on Andor, which is the recent one he's been on. He's worked on Fantastic Beasts. He's worked on so many different shows, and it's very interesting to listen to how you got into that frame of work. And very much like most actors, because you've been doing it for a few years. He's been doing it for 40 years, apparently, by mind, and Nick Owenford, and you get to know like maybe the first AD or the director or the makeup artist, and so you get a name for yourself, and then you start getting your first dibs or such, or you just get you're on that show because it's connections. It's always who you know, and that's how he got on that one, which is very, very interesting. It's amazing to see the body of work he's done. It's amazing. Walking the wrong way, near speaker, walking the other way, and then obviously you've got Paul Warren, who he's a creature actor, so he's always in prosthetics and creatures, and he's done things like the shrink heads in Beetlejuice 2, but many other films and programs. And with Clem, so I mean, absolutely amazing. So many films, 50 plus films, and he's been in so many amazing universes, such as the Marvel universe, the Star Wars universe, the Harry Potter universe, the Doctor Who universe. I mean, such a body of work. It's amazing, absolutely amazing what they've done. But like I said, so Paul Warren's been on Star Wars, Beetlejuice, he's got Marvel, the Harry Potter, Guardians of the Galaxy, World War Z. Yeah, mainly, but yeah. And then obviously Nick Owenford's been in Andor, Fantastic Four, Mary Poppins, Loki, Peaky Blinders, The Crown, Pikachu, the Ghosts. So many variety, and you can have a look at them. And the great thing about it is that if you come to the events, come and have a chat with them. Come and have a chat and just find out information. Have a picture with them. Have an autograph, because they'll love to meet you. They'll love to talk to you. They're lovely people. It's great to see the variety of work these people do. They all work in the same business, but they all do different films and different aspects. And it's just interesting to know, how they got into there. Like Paul Warren has said himself, everyone has to start somewhere. You know what I mean? And we're talking about A-lists who have started right down the bottom, and they've worked their way up, and now they're famous. But also the endurance, especially with Paul Warren, the amount of sitting in makeup for that many hours, it's torture for them. But they're so passionate about their job that they still do it. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
24 hours later.
What a difference a day makes. This is now the second day. I've just come back for the second day with my family, got whacking a rat, and I thought I'll just film this. And look at this. We just had some freak weather that came across yesterday and just annihilated this place. All the marquees are gone, all collapsed. And it's obviously 7 people couldn't come back today because obviously the ruined marquees and stuff. But look at this. Sun is shining. It's a little bit windy, but we're high up, okay, but it's fine. We can deal with the wind. We just can't deal with the sideways rain. But yeah, look at it. I mean, you can see the vast amount of people here. The cosplayers are so much more cosplayers here today. It's amazing. So it shows that if the weather's good, this place is amazing. Now, I don't know, it's quite windy, so I'm not sure how it's coming across the mic, so I do apologise if it was quite distorted. But yeah, so while I'm only here with the family, so I'm not here for the whole day, like yesterday, but I will film as many cosplayers as I can. And the Daleks are out now. They've made it out of the building, and they're now in a little gazebo outside. So we may see them roam around. We may, can't guarantee it, but right, cool. So yes, amazing. So it looks like that. I've already spoken to Martin. It's kind of green lit already for next year. So hopefully, with the sun shining next year, fingers crossed, we should have a good con tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, next year. Right, brilliant. Right, moving on. There we are. So we saw the Daleks doing their little waltz. Amazing. Very, very windy. Wow. I'm not sure how that's coming across the camera or the microphone, but it's very, very windy. The marquees would not stand today if they survived yesterday. So you can imagine, well, obviously you saw it on the video yesterday. Hello, Albert. What are you doing? Fishing? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, imagine the sideways rain and the heavy winds. Everything got annihilated. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But here we are. So, speaking to Martin, the organizer of this event, and he'll hopefully will be green lit for tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, but I mean next year. Twice done this now. Green lit for next year. So hopefully the sun will be shining, and we'll have the grounds perfect for this. So yeah, world is his oyster, which is perfect. Right, okay, so gonna just wander a minute and get a few more cosplayers before we wrap it up for today. Right, so we're going to film a teapot race, which is pretty cool. So these are radio controlled teapots, which is pretty cool. Never seen one myself. So we've got only two. We should have had more, but I think we've got two. So we've got Martin, who is the organizer of this event, and we've got Game On, who are this amazing shop down Penzance who show Pokemon stuff, who are also helping to sponsor this event as well today. Right, so we're going to watch them and see who wins. Yeah, place your bets.
Oh dear, oh dear.
The Pope takes a poop and the President too, and the fancy dance banker in his three-piece suit, the big fat general and all of his troops. The truth of the matter is everybody poops. The famous brain surgeon has to leave his lump, and the high-priced model has to stop for a dump. But can the sides of Canada can't spray away the truth, cause even if they don't admit it, everybody poops.
There we are, bit of fun. So as you saw, the two teapots, you had a massive, massive teapot. It looked very, very regal with the peacock stuff. And you had the small, is it a pumpkin? Is it a pumpkin one? But yeah, so the large one was Martin's teapot, and it kept crashing into cones. He's wrecked it. It's actually broken. He smashed it so much, and he had a massive fall at the end that He's ripped the screws from the bottom of the sachet. So there was a bit of fun. Little bit of fun. Right, okay, so I'm gonna it's coming towards the end now because I'm tired. Trying to withstand all the rain and wind yesterday. I'm gonna find a few more cosplayers and then we'll definitely call it a day. But hopefully now you've seen a footage of yesterday's. Even though it was wet and windy, it was still good with the people here, the cosplayers and the stalls and the guests. And today, which was nice as well. All right, let's go. Well, it seems like that this ice cream man has come and had another go. The weather's better for this time. The weather is much better this time. I think, yesterday it was a washout. I'm not sure if they were successful yesterday. We're all hiding in this building behind me. But yeah, so ice cream man is here, and I have seen it make some more sales, so it's good. So all is not lost. Everyone's a winner. Alrighty-o. Lovely. So that's not been too bad today. It's been good. You've got to see some more cosplayers, more than you would have seen yesterday, which is great. You've got to see a few more things which weren't here yesterday, but unfortunately we have lost some of the traders that were here yesterday, either to do with the weather or they've got other events. But it's all in all, it's been a really good convention. For the first convention, bear in mind it is the first one they've had, and unfortunately, the freak of weather we had yesterday wasn't good, but it hasn't deterred people that come here and have lots of fun. So, like I said, it's been greenlit for next year, so fantastic. We'll hopefully have a better event for next year. But there we go. Lovely. Right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. Thank you very much. If you'd be so kind to subscribe, that'd be lovely. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Right, guys. Have a lovely week, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you soon. Take care.